Have you ever felt like something's moving against your book's momentum? What if it's not in your head and possibly not even your fault?
Pour a cup of clarity, sip a spark of insight. Coffee with karma, your morning feels just right.
You don't need a satanic cult to feel manipulated out of your momentum. It could be your own perfectionism, politeness, or even second guessing that is pulling the strings. In this episode of Coffee with Karma, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 mindset shifts that are inspired by the film Rosemary's Baby in honor of Halloween week. And these tips will help you reclaim your clarity, help you trust your gut, and help you move forward, even when fear is whispering all the reasons you shouldn't. Hi, my name is Carma Spence, and I help established business and leadership experts turn their expertise into a strategic, client attracting book that elevates their authority and grows their business. If you are watching this video on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell so that the YouTube algorithm goes, "Ooh, this one's juicy for people like you who want to grow their business with books." Now let's get to the 5 mindset shifts inspired by Rosemary's Baby. The first one is trusting your inner compass over external consensus. So, Rosemary was surrounded by people who were trying to gaslight her husband, her neighbors. Authors need to learn to trust their gut, especially in this age of AI where you can ask AI anything, it'll tell you stuff, and sometimes it's not true. Even when your peers, your family don't get what you're trying to accomplish, trust your gut. You've been called to do something big and important, even if it only impacts a few lives. It is your gift to give to the world, and you need to express it. Fear often comes from over consulting other people, including AI. Forward motion requires internal conviction. You need to be able to go, okay, this is what I'm thinking. Explore it. If you're not 100% sure, explore it, experiment, research, but go with that gut until it becomes clear that your gut was wrong. And don't take that from outside sources 100%, unless, the outside sources are like not necessarily advising you, but providing factual information. That makes sense? All right, let's move on to number 2, reclaiming your power from polite control. Fear hides in accommodation. And just as Rosemary tries not to ruffle feathers, she was a good little housewife, many stuck authors play nice instead of pushing back on bad advice, overwork, or scope creep. Guilty as charged. The mindset shift: owning your space is not aggression, it's alignment, boundaries. Healthy people have healthy boundaries. There's a book called Boundaries. Check it out. I have it on my shelf. I haven't read it yet. But boundaries are really important. You need to be able to know your business well enough and your topic well enough that when other people provide advice and you're like, that doesn't strike me right, you can stand up and say, hey, that doesn't strike me right. And here are some reasons why. So, for example, there's a lot of push right now to have AI write your book. And there are a lot of reasons not to do that. Now, the reasons that I usually talk about are creativity. Number one, AI can help you jumpstart your creativity, but it can also steal it from you if you hand your brain over to the bot. But I was talking to a fellow publisher um, the other day, and he said another reason why he advises his authors not to use AI is because when they get their book and they hold it in their hand, there's an emotional difference when the author wrote it or AI wrote it. How do you own a book that you didn't actually write? And yes, there are people who own the books that a ghostwriter writes, but a ghostwriter isn't quite the same thing because number one, they're usually going with you and your information and they interview you and it's you. Most ghostwriters are in collaboration with you. So you did author it in some way. With AI, the collaboration isn't as clear. And so you can be disconnected from your work if you didn't do the work. So AI is a slippery slope. It's a partner. It is a brainstorming buddy. It is a jump starter. It is not an author. You are. Tip number 3, deciding you don't owe fear an explanation. Rosemary keeps trying to explain herself, why she wants to do this, why she wants to do that. But you don't need to justify your dreams to fear. You need to shift into action without permission. Fear thrives on negotiation and capitulation. Starve it with decisiveness. Decide. Oh, by the way, and if you're enjoying these and you are ready to start making forward momentum, I have just the thing for you. It's my authority book blueprint. It is free and you can get it right down here in the show notes. There's a link just for you. Now back on to number 4, interrupting the ritual of delay. In Rosemary's Baby, rituals are symbolic and literal. So is procrastination. The mindset shift is seeing delay not as neutral. It's not. It's a ritual feeding on the status quo. So break it. Stop delaying. Make forward motion, even if it's just 5 minutes. Can you stop for 5 minutes? 15 is better. 5 minutes and do something to move your book forward. Gather your notes into one place so they're ready for when you're ready to write. Create a document that's ready for you to get going. Could be a Word document, could be a Google Doc. It doesn't matter where you're writing it, as long as you've got the place to write. Set yourself up for success. And number 5, and this one's big, believing in the book before it's born. Rosemary's story is twisted because others see the baby as theirs. Many authors treat their book in the same way, letting others define it, direct it, delay it. Your belief in your book has to come first. That's how momentum begins. So there you go. 5 mindset shifts inspired by the film Rosemary's Baby in honor of Halloween. And I will be back on Wednesday with 5 things Alien taught me about creative self-sabotage. I'll see you then. Until then, this is Carma Spence saying ciao for now.